So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And you wonder, I mean, is it even possible, especially for the quarterback, to mentally reset after that quick of a turnaround?
Well, we're certainly going to find out, aren't we? Because that play will stay in your mind, but somehow you have to compartmentalize, put it aside, pick yourself up, and get moving in the right direction.
Nix to the air. Open man, here's Benson. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. Now it's Nix. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 42 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries of the ball game.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Now they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. They'll run with Robinson. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Brian Robinson Jr. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos are an extra point away now from moving out in front. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be hauled in. So they get the 2-point conversion. And now they have an 8-6 lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. First and 10 now. Willis and the Titans. Right at the 30. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. Second down and 4. In motion left, Bateman. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. (8-6) the score after 1.
With the score, Broncos 8, Titans 6.
Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Willis. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big third down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They do go for this. Here's Willis. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. Willis to throw once more. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. It's picked up by the Broncos. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field, and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Throwing Nix. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A great play there. 38 yards. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes this a 9-point game. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
In motion left, Bateman. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. Oh, that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss. Willis looking to throw it. And the Broncos get there and take him down. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up third. Here's Willis. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. And some space here. And he makes it all the way down to the 19. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. And here's a handoff out of the gun.
And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13.
AFC title game, second quarter action, 2 minutes to play.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Willis. Okonkwo holds it in left side. And the Titans are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
They'll try to run this one in. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Titans are back within a score. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. And he's got it. It cuts this thing to 2. It's 15-13 now. So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
2nd and 10. To throw is Nix. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. Now they'll change things around before the snap. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Working out of the gun is Nix. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Benson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A big play there. 55 yards. And the Broncos will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes this a 9-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
To throw, here's Willis. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
I can't be sure how much of that was planned pre-snap, but it certainly opens up some avenues for their offense. And if he can stay a threat to break off those kind of runs, it'll pull defenders away from coverage and open up some choice throwing lanes for him moving forward.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Willis looking to throw it. Sliding out of the pocket. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting them to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
And the tight end goes in motion left. Willis from the gun on 3rd down. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Off the play fake, here's Willis. He'll buy some time right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And the Broncos will take over on downs. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. The final shot before break. Nix. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. And we will not see a return of the dynamic kickoff, and the first drive of the second half will commence from the 30-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they have work to do in this second half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime were saying don't panic, and then demonstrating it by not making a lot of drastic changes to the game plan. Let's just get back to doing what we've been doing all year long. That should be more than good enough. Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run. But for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
That is caught. Rashad Bateman. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. In motion left, Bateman. And they'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. Busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line. Here's Willis. And he's going to go down here. A sack. They push him back to the 34. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Back to throw, Willis. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 18. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And they'll get him down right around the 16. This is 2nd and 8. Willis out of the gun. Flush to his right. Throw to the right, caught by a Cockrell. And he is going to lose yardage here. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on third down. From the gun, here's Willis. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. John Franklin Myers in there to drop him for a loss on the play. Bates' kick is good, and that'll move them back within 6 now. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Off the play fake, here's Nix. That's taken in by Franklin. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 39-yard line.
Nix from the shotgun. Wide open receiver complete. And they finally bring him down, but he reaches the 16. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Nix. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Nix to the air. Over the middle, it's complete. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 1 quarter remains until we crown the AFC champion. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They need 12 here. It's third down. To throw, here's Nix. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up fourth. And his kick is absolutely perfect, and that will make this a 9-point lead. So that's, CD, an important one here in the fourth quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the fourth quarter, this possession gigantic. That ball caught by the rookie from Georgia. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 44-yard line. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another first down. Now Willis to throw. Dancing to his left. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for it.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Drew Sanders. There he goes, right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away. They stuck it in the end zone. Keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
He'll complete this one to Okonkwo. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 37. 17 yards on that play for the Titans. Back to throw, Willis. Buying time to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Willis looks to pass it here. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. picked off by Quan Martin.
And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40.
So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really, it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. Down at the 35. It'll be second down. Second down and 6 now.
4 yards on the pickup. Second down.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. On second down, another shot for Robinson.
And not much running room. Down to the 32. The Broncos on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Throwing Nix.
It's caught on the right side by Robinson.
And he will have the Broncos first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And he is going to have the Broncos first, and that should be the capper.
That's good for a Denver Broncos. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
The Broncos are Super Bowl bound as we say goodnight, everybody.
And that does it for the conference championship. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And for our entire crew, we'll see you 2 weeks at the Super Bowl. This is the NFL on EA Sports.